So just splashed out on one of these, which is a DJI Bluetooth remote controller for the Osmo Action cameras. I mean, I got it for two reasons. One, just the simple operation of the camera. So although I can reach the camera on my chin, it's not in my line of sight. So it's easy to lose track of is it recording, is it not recording? And also the one that's mounted on my handlebars is just a bit too far away to reach to turn it on and off. So obviously the remote controller helps with that kind of really practical issue. But the other thing that it does, which is perhaps slightly less obvious, is, I mean, effectively you're running with a single shutter button for both cameras. So you press the button, both cameras start recording. You press it twice, both cameras stop exactly the same time. So at the end of the day, when you take the SIM cards out and look at the clips, what you've got is two sets of clips from the different angles of identical duration and in the correct time sequence. So when you drop that into your editing timeline, all your footage is already synced. So you know, switching between the camera angles is just super easy. So you know, that's just so convenient. So they're the reasons why I've got it. I think it's quite a cool device as well. I mean, the strap on it, for example, is very robust and secure. I've got a similar device for the Insta360 cameras, but it moves around, sort of like on a rubbery strap, and it moves around on the bars, so it's not always exactly where you expect it to be. Whereas this one's, you know, in the right place, and obviously it's got an LED on the front, which is flashing red at the moment because I'm recording. So it's easy to know what the cameras are doing. It's green, obviously, when it's on standby. So that's why I got it. That's the setup. So I'll show you now how to pair the two cameras with the remote controller, sort of multi-camera setup.
So this is just a quick demonstration of how the remote controller pairs with the two cameras. So what I've done is, obviously I've been using the remote controller, so I've reset it so that it's erased the kind of Bluetooth memory on the controller. So so this is what it's like the first time you use the remote controller. It's a really simple device. So basically there are three buttons. There's this button, the on-off. It's also the quick shift, so it helps you to toggle through, you know, photo, video, time lapse, that kind of thing. And then we've got a shutter button, which is just, you know, takes the photograph, starts recording. I've got a little silicone bumper stuck on it so that it makes it easier to press it when you've got gloves on. And then at the side here, there's a little pairing button. So that's it really. So just three buttons, so really simple. So the first thing to do is just switch it on. So press the on-off button and hold for a bit. Now it's already searching for devices. So what I'm going to do is just press the pairing button and the shutter button together and hold it. So that says single, so that means it's going to be looking for a single camera. We don't want that. This is about multi-camera. So I press it again, and it comes up saying multi. So now the remote controller is now looking for more than one camera. So I'll just turn the cameras on. So turn that one on, and then that one on. So both cameras are on. Basically the device is now looking for the cameras, and you know, we should get a notification pretty quickly that it wants us to pair with the cameras. So there you go. So this one we've got it's asking us to pair, so we want to do that. And then this one is asked us the same thing, so we'll accept that. So now both cameras are paired, and on the remote you can see that it says 2, and that means it's picked up 2 cameras. So basically you press the shutter button, you get a tick, and that's now telling you that you're paired with 2 cameras. So then use the QS button just to toggle. So photo, if you want to take a photo, but we're interested in video, press the shutter button, and both cameras are now recording. You can see the red LED. And also on the remote you can see the red LED flashing. So that's really important to me, because I mentioned earlier that I've got a chin mounted camera, and it's hard to know what it's doing. But if that red light is flashing, then I know that both cameras are recording. And then to stop it, you press twice quickly. There we go, and both cameras are now on standby. So that's basically the pairing it for the first time. What I'm going to do now is just turn the controller off and turn the cameras off, and just show you what it's like, you know, getting going when you know you've made that for initial pairing. So turn the remote on. So that should be on multi now, looking for more than one camera anyway. Turn the two cameras on. So it should be looking for them. So it's found that one, and now there's a little badge up in the top right-hand corner to say that it's found it. And similarly now it's found this one, and there's a little badge in the top right-hand corner. So press the QS to toggle over onto video, and then press the shutter button, and bingo, we're recording again. Press it twice quickly, and we're finished. So that's it really. So super easy to set up, works really well. Just a couple of tips, I guess, bonus tips. One would be, because when you're editing, you're going to switch rapidly between the two different camera angles. So you want the footage to look kind of the same, so that it doesn't jar. So I'm shooting at 4K, 60 frames per second on both cameras. If you're really keen, you can go into the settings and set things like the white balance, shutter, etc. Manually, so that they're exactly the same. I must admit, I don't do that. I leave it on auto, but the cameras are set up to be the same. And then the second tip is the firmware. Just check that both cameras are using the same firmware version, because if they're different, it might confuse the remote. So the remote's asking the cameras the same question, getting a slightly different answer back. So if you're running different firmware, then obviously connect the cameras to DJI Mimo and update to the latest software. So that's it really. That's multi-camera filming on a motorcycle using the GPS remote controller from DJI. So it helps you to control the cameras safely while you're riding, but also you know, if you run them together using this setup, your clips are synced naturally as you film. So that's it. I hope that's been helpful, and I'll see you next time.